In this video, we'll be taking a look at 8 NCAAF matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We begin with South Carolina and Texas A&M, where the Aggies sit at -17.5, and the total is 48.5. This is your classic SEC inflation spot where the books hang a big number, daring the public to swallow chalk. But South Carolina's November identity is slow pace, long drives, and limiting possessions. That is the exact antidote to a 17.5-point spread. In a sub-50 total, Texas A&M wins games without covering spreads because they don't extend margins late. They protect leads instead of attacking them. I'm rolling South Carolina plus 17.5 and under 48.5. Michigan and Northwestern gives us Michigan -10 with a total of 41. Low totals are the great equalizer. When points are scarce, underdogs thrive because every possession becomes magnified. Michigan is notorious for easing up in this exact window between 7 and 14 points, while Northwestern at home, catching double digits, historically overperforms because they force games into field position battles that chew clock. With only 41 points available, the mathematical edge leans dog and lean under. I'm taking Northwestern plus 10 and under 41. Now Arkansas and LSU brings LSU in at -4 with the total at 57. Arkansas is one of the most dangerous underdogs in high variance SEC games because they punch early and never fully disappear late. LSU wins games but famously struggles to win them by margin because they trade explosive plays for conservative stretches. In a high total environment, volatility boosts the dog. I'll take Arkansas plus 4 and over 57. Oregon State and Tulsa gives the Beavers -14 with a total of 49.5. Tulsa at home slows everything. Their entire strategy is manufactured mud, drag opponents into long drives, eat clock, and keep the ball away. Oregon State wins, but covering 2 touchdowns requires possessions they simply won't get. Tulsa plus 14 and under 49.5. West Virginia and Arizona State sets West Virginia at -11.5 with a total of 40 weighed. Arizona State loves ruining tickets for big favorites. They stay competitive with methodical drives and late-game grit. West Virginia is too inconsistent offensively to trust with separation. With both teams leaning on the run, the pace drops and the margins tighten. I like Arizona State plus 11.5 and under 47. Marshall versus Georgia State shows Marshall at -7.5 and a high total at 62. Marshall as a favorite is one of the most fadeable teams in college football. They simply don't create separation. Georgia State at home as a dog becomes explosive, aggressive, and vertical, especially early. And in a 62-point game, variants fly everywhere. I'll take Georgia State plus 8 and over 62. North Texas comes in at -17.5 against UAB with a total of 69. This is a psychological trap because North Texas is not built to cover nearly 3 touchdown numbers. UAB plays better than their record in high-scoring games because chaos increases and big spreads collapse faster. I'm taking UAB plus 17.5 and over 69. Colorado State and New Mexico wraps it up with Colorado State -14.5 and a total of 53.5. New Mexico is one of the best ugly cover teams in football. They keep games messy, unpredictable, and close enough for a backdoor. Colorado State wins, but they rarely dominate. I'm grabbing New Mexico plus 14.5 and leaning under 53.5. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. For the recap, today we're rolling with South Carolina plus 17.5 and under 48.5, Northwestern plus 10 and under 41, Arkansas plus 4 and over 57, Tulsa plus 14 and under 49.5, Arizona State plus 11.5 and under 47, Georgia State plus 8 and over 62, UAB plus 17.5 and over 69, and New Mexico plus 14.5 with under 53.5. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!